2, 3. I get up in the morning and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I get up in the morning and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I can make this day what I want it to be. In all things, it's the truth I see. I get up in the morning and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I go about my day and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I go about my day and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I can make this day what I want it to be, centered in joy and prosperity. I go about my day and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I come home in the evening and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I come home in the evening and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I can make this day what I want it to be. Namaste, behold the light in you and me. I come home in the evening and celebrate with a brand new gratitude. When I lay down at night, I celebrate with a brand new gratitude. When I lay down at night, I celebrate with a brand new gratitude. I can make this day what I want it to be. Namaste, behold the light in you and me. And I lay down at night, I celebrate with a brand new gratitude. With a brand new gratitude. I celebrate every day of my life with a brand new gratitude.
Woo! Welcome, Christine S. Young. Oh my goodness, thank you, and looking forward to more of that wonderful music. A little update on Christine. She is a spiritual practitioner for the Centers for Spiritual Living, and this fall she'll be teaching a class, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And that's just kind of right in the wheelhouse of what we've been doing for the last 6 weeks. So excited to hear more about that. You can find out about that class by visiting christinesyoung.com, or just go connect with her after service and she'll let you know all about that. We appreciate that you're here today covering for Cerny as well. So Christine will be on piano and vocals today, along with our band members. So we've got Arnie on bass and Dave on drums, and thank you so much to the band. All right. So welcome to the light and the love that is unity of South Sound. My name is Chris Lasarga, and it is my honor to welcome you to this Sunday morning celebration service. We hold that you are not here by accident today, but by divine appointment. Unity provides a positive path for spiritual living. We teach inspiring, practical spirituality, something that you will experience right here each Sunday lesson to enhance your personal journey of spiritual unfoldment. And if you have any questions or concerns, joys that you want to share with us, we want to hear all of it. So please visit our website, and you can tap on the contact We'll go to the Contact Us page, and we are at unityofsouthsound.org/contact-us. Or if you're here today in the sanctuary, you can write it down, place it in our share box, which is right over here on this table to my left on your way into Wesley Hall. All right. So at this time, we also invite you to put your cell phones and devices in the silence. We now invite you to relax, reconnect, and center in the truth of who we are. Will you please join me in saying our opening affirmation? There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe: God, goodness, omnipotence. Our mission statement: inspired by the divine, as an inclusive spiritual community, we explore and express our highest potential. Our vision statement: present and centered in divine love, we co-create a peaceful and awakened world. And our core values: we are love, joy, abundance, and spirit guided. And now I'd like to invite up Reverend Megan for an opening prayer.
Thank you, Chris. So we light our unity candle to remind us that we are one in unity. So we just breathe in this sunny morning, this shift in energy. Wherever we are on our path, know that we are here for each other. And our prayer is to remind ourselves of that. Turning within, today we remember and celebrate that abundance is not something we chase, but something we awaken to within. So in this sacred moment, we open our hearts to the living presence of divine love, infinite wisdom, and unlimited possibility, expressing as each one of us. We release our attachment to how life should unfold, and we rest in the assurance that a greater intelligence is always at work, guiding, supporting, and revealing pathways that we may not yet see. We trust that every experience, every encounter, and every opportunity can serve the unfolding of our highest good. And as we gather in this spirit of oneness, we extend this prayer beyond these walls and hold all people everywhere in the light of divine possibility. We affirm that the same presence that lives within us lives within every person, every community, every nation. And we know that world leaders, decision makers, and those entrusted with influence are awakening to their divine wisdom, guided by compassion, justice, understanding, and a deep commitment to the well-being of all. May the consciousness of abundance replace fear, cooperation replace division, and love inspire every action set into motion across our world. For together we affirm a future where the gifts of spirit are recognized as limitless and shared for the highest good of all humanity. Simply say, Amen.
We want to take a moment to thank all of you who may be visiting us, joining us here for the first time in person or even online. So we invite you to raise your hand if you're a first-time visitor with us today, and our ushers will bring you a welcome packet of helpful information about our ministry, along with a special gift, a winged heart charm, that will remind you that we are all one in spirit and you are always welcome here. So here we go. Okay, right up here. All right. We also encourage you to sign our guest book at the sanctuary entrance so that we know who you are. All right, thanks for being here today. Yeah. Anyone visiting us from a different Unity Center today? All right. Okay. Oh, outstanding. All right. Yes, we have a very young visitor with us in the back. Oh, lovely. With Grandpa David. Oh, I love that. All right. Bring him in young, David. That's good. Wonderful. We affirm and trust that everyone who comes to Unity will feel at home, including this lovely new life in the back of the room and all of you. As we engage in getting to know each other, we are always delighted in seeing you here again, over and over. Wherever you are on your journey of faith, you are welcome here, for we honor and respect the choices your soul makes on its spiritual journey. Now to all our newcomers, live streamers, and friends joining us this morning, we want to share our Unity blessing. So together, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. All right. And now I'd like to ask Reverend Megan to come up and join me. We have a few announcements to share. All right, so first of all, as a ongoing reminder, we want to make sure that you don't miss our upcoming events and activities, so please mark your calendars for all fun things coming up. And for those attending in person, you can check out our connections table in the fireside room for any volunteer opportunities around our events and program information. And there will be some staff there ready to answer your questions.
That's right. And I wanted to bring your attention, we have put out there that we were going to be having a book sale next Sunday, but guess what? It's this Sunday.
Oh.
So, for a lot of reasons, we're shifting it into today so we can bring a focus to our book cabinet in the fireside room. So all of the proceeds of the book sales go to support our youth and family ministry scholarship for summer camps for the kids. Mm-hmm. So it serves a good purpose. We're asking $5 or more if you could give a donation. We just got a donation of some new books, so there's good inventory in there. A perfect time to pick out a gift. You know, Father's Day is coming up.
Yeah, it's got to be the best deal in town today,
Yeah.
I'm thinking. All right, Garden Angels time. So the team will meet here next Saturday, June 6th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Everyone is invited, and more Garden Angels are always appreciated to share in the beautification of our spiritual home here. So bring your gloves, garden gloves, and you can join in the fun next Saturday.
Yep. It's becoming really beautiful out there. Mm-hmm. So our next healing session for our acupuncture in the round is coming up next Sunday, June 7th. It's a little earlier in the month than usual because we had to rearrange some activities and things. So downstairs in the banquet hall right after the service, check in with LaDonna Peterson. You can sign up online. We can only take 15 per session, and an FYI, this is the last session of the summer. They're taking a 2-month hiatus, so the next session won't be until September. Okay. It's only $25 a person versus $99 in the doctor's office, so a beautiful healing opportunity to participate in.
Yeah, okay, I'll be there. Youth Sunday, join us next Sunday for a special service with our youth featuring a heartwarming and meaningful reading of Stone Soup. I remember that story. Mm-hmm. Come be inspired, uplifted, and celebrate the creativity and spirit of our young community members.
It's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. It's also going to be the Sunday that we celebrate the graduates. For those that are graduating high school or shifting from junior high up to high school. So we're honoring a lot of things special in our community next week.
Okay.
Also coming up is Pride Festival. For Tacoma, it's in July. But what we do is we're gearing up for that and other community outreach programs. So we're asking you to stay after service if you can for June 14th and July 5th for our bead party. Now this is really fun because we pass out these Mardi Gras beads, 1,400 of them.
Yeah, just a few.
And so we put a personalized tags on it so it has our contact information so people know where it came. And if they're curious, they might check us out. So if you'd like to help us do that, mark your calendars for June 14th and July 5th.
Okay. And then wrapping it all up, remember to stay connected, so sign up for our weekly e-news to get all the good news delivered every Thursday right to your inbox on your email. And you can visit also our website, explore the red member services box for Sunday message reflection guides, establishing our or updating your member directory account. There's board information there, special interactive downloadable handouts, and so much more. So all the ways to stay in the loop with all things Unity of South Sound.
Absolutely.
All right.
Watch for more good stuff coming.
Absolutely. Now, I now invite you, if you're able, to stand and join our song leaders, and we're going to be singing Thank You for This Day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit.
Now is the time for you to take a brief moment and greet those around you with a Namaste community greeting. Especially reach out to someone maybe you haven't met before. Say hello. If you're not a hugger, that's absolutely okay. Give a Namaste bow or reach out, shake someone's hand. To all present, Namaste. I behold the divinity you are. Namaste. Namaste. I don't have my phone or anything with me. Did you bring it?
Yeah.
You saw it? On the charger? Oh, great. Thank you. I have my, I would usually use it for my daily word, but I brought the physical one. Something said, grab that on my way out. It's not that important. All right. Are you going to be picking up Gabby after service? Okay. Is Esperanza here? Sweetheart.
Hi.
Thank you. I'm very summery. We're not in the sun, right?
I love it.
We invite you to find your way back to your seat as we begin our next song, I Allow.
Go ahead and start playing. I love to see how you all loving up each other, but just know you'll have more time in hospitality after service. We behold the Christ in you as we begin to move back into our next song. Slowing it down a little as we prepare for prayer and meditation. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. Amen.
Today's inspirational reading is from Friday, May 8th. And certainly in recognition of the work that we've been doing over the last 6 weeks around prosperity and abundance, the word is prosperity. I give and receive with an open heart, honoring the sacred rhythm of my life. Prosperity is living in harmony with divine rhythm, trusting the sacred balance of ebb and flow that moves through all creation. Though I may long to arrive at a place of permanent abundance, I realize it is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of giving and receiving. Both require open hands and open hearts. In sharing with others, I honor the impulse to bless them. In receiving, I honor God, the source of all that is. Gratitude keeps me in the flow of prosperity, the natural rhythm of abundance. When orchard trees stop bearing fruit and shed their leaves, I do not despair. I trust that new growth will come again. Prosperity is not evident only in the harvest, but also in the quiet faith that sustains me through all seasons. In the scripture, they are like trees planted by streams of water, which yield their fruit in its season, and their leaves do not wither. In all that they do, they prosper. Psalms 1, verse 3.
So we take a moment to just turn within, to reconnect, and to remember the truth of who we are. Let's just go back to singing I Allow one more time to just bring that into our experience. I am all that I need. I allow, I receive, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. And so we just breathe that in, allowing your heart to open, to receive in this moment. With your eyes gently closed, allowing the vibration of our singing bowl to open your heart, your soul, your mind to a deeper awareness of the truth that I am all I need right now. I breathe in, I allow. I allow all that I am to be revealed within me. I receive gracefully, with open receptivity, the wisdom that aligns with the one presence and one power active in and through and as me in this moment and the next. I accept the full potential of my divinity, the wonder, the beauty, the curiosity, the creativity. And I believe in this moment that I have all that I need in the abundant flow of this benevolent universe. So surrendering even deeper into this moment, breathing it in and letting it go, releasing anything and everything that no longer aligns with this truth, that I am all that I need right now. Into the silence of my beingness, I allow, I receive, I accept, and I believe the truth that I am all that I need now and in the next moment and the next, in the silence. I breathe in. and realize the magnificence and the wonder of my beingness. And I bring forth all that I received in this moment with the courage to express it in its full potential and all its wonder and light, with a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation for all that is. As I open my eyes, I look around and I see the truth and the light in each person present here today. And it's beautiful. Amen.
My imagination's taking off again, dreaming bigger than I've ever known. Dreams so big I don't know where to begin. Wrap my brain around you, I start over again. The top is just a new place to begin. There's always a new mountain to climb. More than I know, more than I feel, deeper than oceans and wider than space. Your love runs deep, your love runs wide, breaking me open from deep inside. I wanna describe you, but there are no words. I wanna say thank you, but words just seem absurd. For all that you've given, for all that you are. And I feel so blessed. More than I know, more than I feel, deeper than oceans and wider than space. Your love runs deep, your power is great, you're amazing grace. More than I know, more than I feel, deeper than oceans, wider than space. Your love runs deep, your power is great, your base will create compassion and courage, arms open wide, loving each other from every side. More than I know, more than I feel, deeper than oceans and wider than space. Beyond what I know, it's calling me home into your embrace.
Thank you, Christine S. And thank you for filling in for Cerny. It's always a blessing that you can share the fullness of your gifts. Thank you. So today we arrive at the final message in our 6-week journey through Ken Daigel's book, Unapologetic Manifestation, 5 Steps to Create the Life You Want. It's been powerful, has it not? It really is. I mean, this is a book that you want to keep coming back to. So over the past several weeks, we've explored step 1, focus your mind. Step 2, shift your consciousness. Step 3, take concrete steps. Step 4, share your journey. And today we discover something important. This final step is not really the end, it is the beginning. Because manifestation is not a finish line that we cross, it is a destination where we finally arrive and say, we don't finally arrive and say, there, I've manifested everything now. That's just not the way it works. Life keeps unfolding. Dreams keep emerging. New opportunities appear and new challenges invite us to grow. So manifestation is less like climbing a mountain and more like learning a dance. The music changes, the rhythm shifts. We keep learning new steps. And as Ken Daigle writes, abundance is not static, it's an ongoing, evolving practice. So we don't just stop here. Or as the poet Rainier Maria Rilke said, live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer. We live into the answer. And that is what is being open is all about. Living the question, trusting the unfolding, remaining receptive to possibilities that we cannot yet see. So one of the biggest obstacles to manifestation is not lack of desire, it is attachment, as the Buddha teaches. We become attached to exactly how our goods should arrive. We create a mental picture, we decide who should call, what job should appear, how much money should show up, how healing should happen, how our relationships should be, and how they should look like. And then Spirit says, well, that's one possibility. But Spirit operates in a field of infinite possibilities. So the universe is creative beyond anything that we can possibly imagine, beyond what we can conceive of yet. So the challenge is that our ego often wants certainty, the guarantee, give me the big picture right now, while Spirit invites trust. So many years ago, inventor Spencer Silva was trying to create an ultra-strong adhesive for the 3M company. Instead, he accidentally created a very weak glue, a failure, a mistake, a useless invention, and for years nobody knew what to do with it. And then another employee named Art Fry realized that weak adhesive could hold bookmarks in place without damaging pages. That failed invention became the Post-it notes. Millions of dollars emerged from what initially looked like a failure. So the blessing arrived in a form that nobody expected. And how often does that happen in our lives? We pray for one thing and life delivers something entirely different. And then years later, we realize it was exactly what we needed. That's when hindsight is a blessing. So remaining open to infinite possibility is what we're talking about. One of the most powerful ideas with this fifth step is that abundance often arrives disguised. And what we seek may already be present in the form that we have not yet recognized. New Thought teacher Eric Butterworth often reminded us that we do not attract what we want. Let me say that again. We do not attract what we want, we attract what we are. And when we become receptive, grateful, trusting, and available to life, we begin noticing possibilities that were always there. Not because Spirit suddenly started providing, but because we finally became available to receive. This is really important. Sometimes abundance arrives as money, but sometimes it arrives as wisdom. And sometimes it arrives as a lesson. Sometimes it arrives as a person. And sometimes it arrives disguised as a challenge that awakens strengths we never knew we possessed. The invitation is simple. Stay open, stay curious, and stay receptive. So Ken Daigle brings to attention something really interesting in this book. He calls it the 4 centers of intelligence. And this beautiful idea is that abundance flows more naturally when we listen to all 4 centers of intelligence: the head, the heart, the gut, and spirit. Most of us were trained to only trust the head, to analyze it, to figure it out, to think harder, right? And yet, many of us do then also experience moments when our heart knew something before our mind did, or when our gut sensed something wasn't quite right, or when an inner nudge, sometimes it's a nerd, but it's a nudge too, guided us toward exactly the right next step. We've all had those experiences, right? So that's part of the 4 centers of intelligence. New Thought spirituality has always taught that divine wisdom expresses through us, not just through intellect, but through intuition, feeling, spiritual awareness, and inner knowing. Charles Fillmore, our co-founder and truly a gifted spiritual educator, called this the indwelling Christ presence. That's what it is, a wisdom already within us. Being open means listening deeply, not only to what makes sense, but to what feels aligned. Now let me say this. Sometimes I wonder if people imagine that when ministers are ordained, we sign some kind of a secret covenant that from then on we will somehow rise above frustration, betrayal, hurt, anger, shame, regret, or grief, and that we will always be centered in peace, full of understanding, authentic in expression, and perfectly aligned with the divine. We did not. If anything, ordination seems to place life under a magnifying glass, and everything intensifies, and that intensity becomes the practice, the invitation to live what we teach in real time. So that intensified teaching became very real for me this week. I had multiple opportunities for practice. I had, at the beginning of the week, a very emotional interaction with my 45-year-old son last Monday. And like many parent-child moments, it was messy, painful, and not particularly graceful. We were having a very interesting dialogue about family history, and somehow, it shifted into a topic that is always a landmine between us: political opinion. And despite my intention to remain neutral, words were spoken that hurt, judgment was expressed, and perceptions were misunderstood. And for a moment, I felt an old, familiar invitation, the invitation toward unworthiness, the invitation toward self-doubt, the invitation toward asking, am I enough? Perhaps you've had moments like that. A criticism, a rejection, a misunderstanding. And something happens, and suddenly an old wound begins knocking at the door. This week, I realized I had a choice between hurt and truth. So I chose to remember that I am not defined by anyone else's reaction. My worth is rooted in my divine nature, and I am one with the presence and power of God in all things. So I paused, I took a breath, I listened within, I forgave, and I offered myself love first. I reached for the healthiest response available, not because it was easy, but because healing required it. So I chose to express love in the midst of difficulty. And as the week unfolded, I found even more invitations before me, because I was still in the place of processing. So I had an invitation to be humbled, to accept imperfect expression, to ask for forgiveness when needed, and to return again to inner alignment. And then yesterday, was the 13th anniversary of my son Justin's murder. Grief rose again. And my heart broke open, still a little bit tender. Because even in that sorrow, I could feel Spirit at work inviting me to remain open, to stay aligned, to let every moment become my spiritual practice in living fully day by day. So you see, it doesn't always come in a pretty package with a lovely bow. And what I discovered again was this. Abundance is not merely about getting what we want, it's about remaining aligned with who we truly are. The flow of abundance continues when we choose love over resentment, compassion over defensiveness, healing over separation. That is openness, to be open step. So let's look at the power of surrender. Surrender is often misunderstood. People hear surrender and they think defeat, giving up, quitting. But spiritual surrender is something very, very different. It means accepting reality exactly as it is so we can respond wisely. Author and spiritual teacher Byron Katie says, "When you argue with reality, you lose, but only 100% of the time." That makes me feel better. How about you? So the truth is, acceptance is not approval. Acceptance is not passivity. Acceptance is clarity. Acceptance says, this is what is. Now what is mine to do with it? The sailor does not fight the wind. The sailor works with the wind. A skilled sailor can move forward even when the wind appears to be blowing the wrong direction. Not by resistance, but by adjustment, by alignment. Be openness. So, many of life's greatest breakthroughs emerge when we stop demanding that the reality match our expectations and we start asking, how is Spirit working here? What possibility am I not seeing? And then one of my favorite parts of this step that we're reminded in this chapter is the reminder that abundance includes joy, play, laughter, and fun. So let us not forget the fun. Sometimes spiritual people are very serious. We treat manifestation like hard labor. We think abundance comes through struggle. Yet children remind us of another truth. Joy is a spiritual practice. You know, and I was reminded of that when I like to go down and walk on Point Defiance in the marina. How many of you have been to the chutes and ladders? Is it not fun to slide down the chute and then run back up, you know, the ladder and then go back down? It's like just to let it go and remember to be playful like a child. I mean, it's really fun to watch the kids do it, but it's even more fun when you do it yourself. I challenge you to go do that. So research consistently shows that laughter reduces stress. It improves health, it increases resilience, and it strengthens our relationships. But beyond that, the science is that there is a spiritual truth. Joy opens us. Play softens us. Laughter makes us receptive. And when having fun, we are present. How can you not be, right? And abundance always lives in the present moment, always. So perhaps one of the most spiritual questions we can ask this week of this step is, where has joy been missing from my life? And how can I invite it back? Live with that one. Which brings us to the holistic dance. As we conclude this powerful series, author Ken reminds us that these 5 steps are not linear. They are simultaneous. Like a dance at any given moment, they are focusing our mind, shifting consciousness, taking action, sharing our journey, and remaining open all at the same time. Think about a dancer. They don't complete one movement and then freeze. Each movement flows into the next, a synchronicity, and that's what manifestation is. So it's a living process, it's a dynamic process, it's an ongoing process, and it touches every dimension of our life, our health, our relationships, our finances, our purpose, our creativity, our leisure, and our spiritual growth. Abundance is your birthright, remember that. One of the most important lessons from this book series is that abundance is not something we earn. It is something we awaken to. And many of us were taught stories of scarcity that are still running through our unconscious mind. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough opportunity, not enough love, not enough worthiness. And yet, New Thought spirituality we teach in Unity has always taught a radically different truth. The universe is abundant, life is abundant, spirit is abundant. And because spirit lives within us, abundance is our spiritual inheritance. Will you claim it? As spiritual educator and author Ernest Holmes wrote, Spirit's infinite abundance is forever available. There is no end. The challenge is not convincing God to give more. The challenge is becoming available to receive more. So as we conclude this series, Unapologetic Manifestation, remember, we do not apologize for our gift of receiving. I want to leave you with a challenge. And not just for today, but if maybe you take it on for the next 30 days, it'll become a way of living. Every morning, ask yourself 5 questions. What am I focusing on? What belief needs to shift? What action can I take today? Who can I share this journey with? And how can I remain open to unexpected good? Can you feel how there could be a benefit in starting your day with that? 5 simple questions, 5 powerful practices, 5 ways of living. And then just watch what happens. Not because life becomes perfect, and not because challenges disappear, because they won't. That's our growing edge. But because your relationship with life begins to change, and you become more receptive, more resilient, more aware, more aligned, and more available to abundance. So as we move forward in our journey together, I invite you to affirm after me these statements. I focus my mind on the good I desire. I focus my mind on the good I desire. I shift my consciousness toward possibility. I shift my consciousness toward possibility. I take inspired action. I take inspired action. I share my journey with courage. I share my journey with courage. I remain open to infinite possibilities. I remain open to infinite possibilities. I trust the wisdom of spirit. I trust the wisdom of spirit. I release attachment to outcomes. I release attachment to outcomes. I welcome abundance in all its forms. I welcome abundance in all its forms, and I am aligned with the flow of life. I am aligned with the flow of life. And so it is. In gratitude for all that is, bless you on your journey of manifesting abundance.
Wow. A part of me doesn't want this series to end. There we go. I know it will continue. The message goes on, right? Because that's the story of abundance. Right now I'm hearing something. I'm getting a message. I'm getting a message from our mission headquarters. And I think that they're on the line right now. Oh my, we have a special guest. And another special guest. So welcome.
Well, I heard Unity of South Sound is blasting off today with the 2-for-1 Manifestation Challenge to the moon and back. And I want to be one of the first on board. I even have my special donation here, not my regular, but my special donation to use as my ticket today. So, for the next 2 weeks, we will manifest our abundance, propelling us to the moon and back.
How does this happen? What fuels this manifestation?
Well, all of you know we are a very powerful, spiritual, loving, manifesting community. And we have several who have already committed $10,000 as a matching challenge gift. Over the next 2 weeks, every dollar donated will double itself. So if you donate $1, it becomes 2. All donations, big and small, we hope that you contribute to our manifestation right now. So with that match, we look forward to manifesting $20,000 or more for our successful journey.
That sounds like a great way to support and address our mid-year budget needs, which is a blessing to us all. So, I am, you are, we all are the energy that propels us to the moon and home. To participate and experience the joy of contributing and manifesting in unity, our loving unity spiritual community, come to our table in the fireside room after the service. Share your gift, receive your joy.
Receive your joy, absolutely.
Receive your joy, and see you there.
Right on.
Thank you all for your continuing service.
And blast off. Blast off.
So thank you to our abundance astronauts, cosmonauts, all the knots, right? And all the do's. And Reverend Megan, I love that you said manifestation is not hard labor. So we look forward to making this fun and easy over the next few weeks. At this time, we'd like to invite our ushers forward to prepare for our love offering, and Christine S. Young to prepare for the next song. This is the time in our service where we have the opportunity to share of our own financial blessings with this spiritual community in demonstration of the laws of prosperity and giving and receiving. You can give in a few different ways. You can visit our website, click the donate button for secure giving options. We invite you to consider setting up automatic monthly or weekly gifts to Unity of South Sound. It's something that I do. Ask our staff if you'd like assistance or would like to know more about this way of giving. If you are here today in person, we encourage you to place your gift in the offering plate as it passes, and to ensure your cash gifts are credited on your year-end donation receipt, please use an offering envelope and include your name. So for recurring donors, please place the green blessing card from the holder in front of your seat onto the offering plate, and this is a tangible representation of your ongoing donation. Whichever way you offer your financial blessings, we hold these gifts in this moment, in our hands and in our hearts, and we affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am in perfect balance and flow with the universal tides of giving and receiving, and we are truly blessed. Amen.
Opening wide, I let it pour over me. All that is meant to be, I hold it gently. Opening wide, I let it pour over me. All that is meant to be, I hold it gently. Opening wide, I let it pour over me. All that is meant to be, I hold it gently. I see it, I claim it, I know it deep inside, down where I can't hide. I hold it gently. I see it, I claim it, I know it deep inside, down where I can't hide. I hold it gently. Opening wide, I let it pour over me. All that is meant to be, I hold it gently. Opening wide, I let it pour over me. All that is meant to be, I hold it gently. I see it, I claim it, I know it deep inside, down where I can't hide. I hold it gently. I see it, I claim it, I hold it deep inside, down where I can't hide. I hold it gently. Opening wide, I let it pour over me. All that is meant to be, I hold it gently.
Welcome in our children. Getting ready to sing. We're going to sing them in.
I am walking in the light, in the light, in the light. I am walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God. I am walking
together, let's bless all these God lights and their guides. Together, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Parents or guardians, please feel free to come up and take the hands of your young ones.
Can I say something really quick?
Of course, yeah.
So we are next Sunday is Youth Sunday, and we have planned the most amazing service for you. So just come prepared to laugh and have fun and learn a really deep lesson.
Sounds exciting. Love it. All right. Okay. And now we ask you to stand as you can and turn to face the center aisle so we can honor and sing to each other in community. Holding your hands high, we affirm our prayer for protection, leading right into our peace song, sending peace out into the entire world.
Together, the
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love. The power of God protects us. I am the power. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am. And all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace and harmony. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Remain open and enjoy the journey. Bless you as wherever you go.